Hello everyone. Since I covered one half of the Decepticon duo from the Speed Planet, I might as well cover the big bad bruiser of the bunch. Here on Guerilla Reviews we have Cybertron Crumplezone. As I mentioned earlier, Crumplezone here is one of the Speed Planet Transformers, as is evident from his rather impressive, if a little odd, alt mode and his Cyber Planet key. But yes, it really is not much of an indicator, but still it's something. Now an interesting thing, because he was one of the Voyagers in the Cybertron 9, he does have some lights and sounds. When you insert his Cyber Planet key properly and completely, that's actually surprisingly long. And look, his jet turbines are now guns with firing missiles. Yay! Anyway, what do you say we get old Crumplezone here into his robot mode? It is both simple and fun. We'll start at the back, unpeg this part, fold out his hands, fold out his shoulders, leave those alone for a moment, untab these parts for his legs, fold that down, those clip right in just fine, fold in the cockpit, fold out his head, and fold in the wheel. There we go. We got most of it done right there. Fold out his feet like so. And there we go. Crumplezone in robot mode. While in robot mode, Crumplezone here can still use his gimmick. You just press in on the key, and then voila! Shoulder-mounted cannons. They still fire the missiles. What joy! One thing I should mention, Crumplezone here did have an inline repaint. It was dark Crumplezone. He had much more of a black and orange, and had quite a bit of remolding on these parts right here. They were much more angular. It was quite something, made him look a bit like he was out of a Halloween movie, but still, if you prefer that version, you should go into down. It was a shell former, so finding it could be a touch difficult. Moving on then to articulation, his head can swivel, his jaw can move up and down a tiny bit. You can get a little talking action going if you want. Two joints in the shoulder, one here and one here. The one inside is a little more limited, but you can augment that by the first joint. Actually a third joint right there so you can get a little more arm movement. Limited elbow movement, no wrist swivel, but he's got rather large hands for beating people, not for twirling a baton. Waist joint, again slightly limited to do the mold, but you can still get some nice poses. Hips, double joint, nice 45-degree on tilt on the knees, along with a swivel. You can fold down up for a little bit of ankle tilt on the feet, but he probably won't be using that much. Anyway, that does it for this Guerilla review. I am the Deceptiwolf. This has been Cybertron Crumplezone, and again I remind you all, free your mind, free your toys.